This light breeze will add a little distance here.
Oh, what did you do? That's what you get for not paying attention.
This one needs enhancement.
Golfer 1, prepare. He's got the eagle. Next up, golfer 1. Golfer 1, putting. That's birdie beater. Golfer 1, from the tee box.
Look at that precision.
Golfer 1, green. That's 3 for birdie. Ready at the tee. It's golfer 1.
This lie is horrible. That slight spin kept it from going too far.
Golfer 1. Ready to tee off. Golfer 1.
Ah, you fucking kidding me?
Golfer 1 is ready to tee off. It's on the green with a very long putt. Golfer 1 putting here.
Oh, you.
This
On the
Christ.
tee shot. Golfer 1.
Solid warm-up round.
Nice shot.
4-0.
Golfer 1. Golfer 1 on tee. The drive was a whopper, Peter. Golfer 1.
There's a shorty.
Golfer 1.
Felt good.
At the tee.
Hmm.
That hit the leaves. She put the brakes on it.
Golfer 1. And there we go. On tee now. Golfer 1. Well, it's on the green, Peter. Golfer 1. Golfer 1 on tee.
Ah.
That will stop right there.
I'm amazed the ball was floating in this grass.
Good God.
Golfer 1. Golfer 1. Final tee shot.
Nice shot. That'll stop dead.
Golfer 1.
Solid.
Check in.
Oh. Alright. Let's find one. I know what's his name. There it is.
Over to Jim and Peter at Coral Ridge.
Let's tee up.
Ooh,
On
368.
tee
Oh,
now.
wow.
It's golfer one.
Don't need that. Let's go with this one.
Birds now. Not a good lie. This will be tough.
Golfer needs this for birdie. Golfer one, ready to hit.
The fairway is great.
This will grab and hold. Golfer one on the tee.
I wish that I could be the time. Get down. Wow,
That's all you
you
need is a little
sail.
spin.
Ready to tee it up. Golfer one. Amazing backspin, Peter. Golfer one. Now the tee shot. Golfer one.
Get down. Just sit.
Double drive. On the good stuff. Should be a clean shot.
Oof.
Golfer one with the short.
Oof.
Golfer one. On tee now. It's golfer one.
That's a long drive, Jim. This one's right in the fairway.
Get up.
Nope, not enough.
Golfer one holding a putter. There's a birdie.
I wish I could turn back the
Golfer
time.
one ready to hit.
Get all around.
That's off the hook.
Wow, where are you going? Where are you going, ball?
With the putter.
Where are you going?
Golfer one. Golfer one up at the tee.
If it's gonna take some distance away.
Oh no. Oh, you missed it. Like a bird.
Is
Cards.
golfer one on the tee.
Hit that tree. Hit the
That
tree.
one's in the bush.
It's sad, but there's still hope.
Holy shit.
Starts the tee
We'll say another good practice round. Stop.
She put it in a good spot. That's a nice tee shot. She's got no
I got
excuses
this.
for this one.
Get in the hole. Called it. Called it from the fairway.
Exciting stuff, baby.
Mm-mm.
Go for one at the tee.
Oh, where are you going?
Go for one. With a birdie. Go for one is ready to tee off.
Go, ball, go, go, go,
That's
go.
a monster drive.
Alright. Mm. Oh!
Beautiful shot.
Just thinking, man, that would probably go down pretty easily.
Go for one from the tee box.
Hmm. Ooh. Got that 7 wood. Yeah, I got this. Where's that release? Come on.
Go for one. Go for one.
Oy. Ooh, 390. Yeah, that thing is tucked away. Keep going, ball. Get in that rough. That's fine. Oh, did that die? Wow. It did die. Oh, 8 iron. I thought I went back to the 9 iron. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Damn. Damn.
One at the tee.
That's gotta go.
There's a little razzle dazzle on this ball. Call for one with a Will the win make a difference?
Ooh, I like this setup right here.
Is a strong breeze in your face.
Oh no. Oh no. What was that?
One on the damn.
That was about as good as that putt was. Oh, hey, what's up, Jay? Getting some practice rounds in before my tournament invites. Downfall is I'm going to lose this invite badly.
It's a nice spot, Jim. Nice and deep.
Get up. Oh, that was bad. Don't even care now. I don't think I can beat this guy now. I'm giving him like 4 strokes.
Some distance, Peter.
I expect a clean shot here. That's she decided to
Woo.
lay up.
Call for one. Birdie.
I'm not shooting 19 plus 9. 2 hole outs.
Identification time. Let's check in.
19. That's bad. I need at least one good round before I start playing these invites. Who can I play? JG. Ah, yeah, that's easy money. Corey's going down.
Ready for golf at Dodge City.
For that line. Let's over your shoulder. Go back to my motivational music.
I'm here to go.
Oh, and one's not there. Damn it.
The tee. It's golfer.
We're witnessing greatness, Jim.
Oh yeah, this is coming. This is falling in the hole. Too far.
Buckle your seatbelt.
Too far. That's like an 83-mile-an-hour shot when I leave it.
On tee now. Golfer one.
That's not enough.
There's a
Damn,
little
that was
razzle
too much.
dazzle on this one.
Forward.
Golfer
One
one
more.
with an eagle. Ready to tee off. It's golfer one.
She put the
God, it's not even close.
Golfer one is ready to tee off. It's golfer one.
What a majestic drive. Wow. Well, it's a good line.
Get down. Holy shit.
Not a good line, Jim. We're going to make the best of this.
Ah.
Golfer one. Golfer one.
Get down.
Does she need to worry about the wind, Peter?
With the strong wind in her back, she'll need to watch.
Get past.
That's heading backwards.
Golfer one. Ready to tee it up. Golfer one. Hope she makes it.
That was a close call there, Jim.
Golfer one. Eagles the par four. And only two
I
shots.
believe I sailed 5. 5 and 4. 4.
Golfer one at the tee.
Outrageous.
Get down. Shit. Why am I sailing everything?
Golfer one. Next up, golfer one.
That's not going to come back enough.
Sticky brakes, Peter. Golfer one. Golfer one on tee.
Looks nice.
That bus forgot to stop.
Oh, that was bad. I thought a mile away.
Golfer one with a golfer one ready to hit.
She's sitting good.
by making this invite harder on myself. Come on, super spin. Ah!
Golfer 1 is ready at the tee. It's golfer 1.
That's a juicy lie. Nice little backspin shot.
Golfer 1
Shit, that was bad.
I don't believe
I'm
that.
doing on the other side of the green.
Golfer 1 with the ready to tee off. It's golfer 1. You couldn't walk it out there any better than that.
Really nice lie. Right in the fairway.
Get down. Right down to the hole. Alright, I'll do that. Right there. Come on!
Close.
Oh, nope, no. 6 feet, 5 foot putt. Nope, 6 foot putt. Keep missing the track ball this whole.
What do you think, Peter? Will the wind be trouble?
Heavy right to left.
Oh, that was bad.
Stay on target.
Peter,
You know better. You can't angle out of the
Keep these shots
freaking dirt. Shit.
it's on, but
Ugh.
golfer 1, this left for birdie. That was on a green, Peter.
Unfucking Down 2 strokes.
Let's watch the tee shot of golfer 1.
No.
Coming back.
Give me more points. Probably need them now. I wish that I could turn back the time. You go alright. Get down. 140. Oh, that was terrible. Terrible 28.
Identification time. Let's check in.
Alright. I'll do it. Yep, I lost that one. I lost that one. That shouldn't be any surprise. Ooh! He already played it. And he didn't talk trash?
From Coral Ridge.
This could get fun. Now I gotta make sure I don't screw it up.
All right. I expect to be amazed by today's action.
Do I need a 9.5 at all? I wish that I could turn back the time and make it alright.
Missed the fairway, but that's fine.
Damn it! 33. Son of a bitch. one that's in. There's 7 hybrid that's in the hole. God damn.
On tee now in hole one.
Never in my wildest dreams, Jim.
Could the wind come into play here?
Can't ignore the tailwind here, Jim. It may give you more distance.
Get past the hole and it's in.
Teeter up.
Oh, you hit the tree.
Better than air.
Damn.
Go for one at the tee.
Go ball go.
Terrific. There should be no problem with this shot.
Get in the hole. Ah, you're gonna miss it. I need to go left.
See that? This girl's magic.
Ready to tee off. It's go for one.
Oh, now I need to backspin for once.
Just a little spin
Shut.
here. Back to the talented golfer.
Can't miss anything right now. Gotta play this one perfect.
Go for one at the tee.
This one's right in the fairway.
Ah, I need points.
Go for one
That's bad. Need some
at
shotties.
the tee. It's go for one.
Also need to make sure I don't hit the damn tree on this one.
This is one large drive. She said,
Come back. Oh, not even close.
Shot, Peter. Go for one. Go for one is ready to tee off.
that's prodigious.
Go
Alright.
for one. Ready to tee it up. Go for
Need
one.
this one. Shit, that's a tough look. Get up, hit once, right there. Stop.
Oh my!
Go for one. Up.
Needed that. There's no way Jason nails that shot. No way! Jason, I'm gonna even send you the video of this. I'm calling it. There's no way you made that shot.
Right to the left.
Oh no. No! Whew. Oh. If you made that shot, I know. That's an easy look. Shit.
Next up, go for one. Is this wind the problem?
Just a touch left to count.
Come on!
Go for one. Up.
Good looking shot, too.
Go for one at the tee.
No, it's not gonna trickle to the hole. Give me at least shot. There we go. Something. Need a little more oomph on that.
Go for one. Ready to hit.
Go ball go.
Wow, that one just kept going.
This is a nice lie.
Just a light little bend. Oh, not enough.
That's three. Nice eagle. All for one on tee.
decisions. I know that makes it there. I'm already down a stroke. I gotta assume I'm already down a stroke to him. Get up!
Needs more distance.
Oh!
Narrowly avoided the sand. Peter
How'd you do it?
Shot all the way, Jim.
Here it is, but I already missed a stroke on it.
there's a nice piece of work.
I don't know if he would have got that, but still. Damn it, I needed
One
that.
team.
Alright, at least I know this isn't reachable for him. Damn it, I can't believe I missed that last one.
Love this drive.
Son of a beach. Come back.
Look at that back.
To the hole. Come on.
Long tee now. Golfer one.
Give it to me. Give me some shotties, that's fine. 19, 20, 22, 23. Pacing to 23. Giving him 2 strokes. I needed 24. I know I needed 24. He's going to shoot a 22.
That's an impressive tee shot, Peter.
Damn.
Does she need to worry about
Damn,
There's a
damn.
strong wind into the player's face. You've got to adjust for that.
She'll be happy with this.
Ah,
Golfer one. Golfer one. On tee.
ooh, he could have screwed this one up. He could have.
Peter,
That
what
crossing
will we
wind
get
is
done
brutal
with
for
this
him.
You've got to hit through the breeze here, Jim. They've been in the wind all day. That's close.
Ah.
Great shot.
Golfer one with a
How can I hold this one out? What is the best angle to hold this? Man, there really isn't either of them. It's right there.
This will work. Nice drive.
I expect
Oh,
a good
excuse
shot
me.
here. That's a perfect lie.
Get down.
Wow.
Damn.
Golfer
Backsman.
one for
That's for the money.
birdie.
Damn it. God, I hope he shoot shot a 20.
It's time to check in.
Alright. It's my other tournament one.
Jim and Peter are ready to start at Oakwood Hills Country Club.
Need a 31.
Welcome to Golden Tee Golf. I'm Jim Nance. Golfer one, up at the tee.
Isn't impossible
Big drive, Jim.
when you make the impossible possible. No, not when you push it to the right.
Look at that
Damn.
accuracy. It almost went in.
Golfer one, birdie effort. Golfer one, on the tee box.
Ooh. Ooh. Right there.
That one's
Fine,
gonna
I'll
check.
take that.
Stop right there.
Golfer one. Next up, golfer one.
Come back to the hole.
What a change
Oh.
in direction.
That's not where are you going? Why are you that far off?
With the short.
Christ.
Call for one at the tee.
That's on, Jim.
Call for one. Real for eagle. Ready to tee it up. Call for one.
She put the brakes on it.
Call for one. Try. Call for one at the tee box.
Ah.
Call for one. Call for one on tee.
Ooh. Ooh. Holy shit. Damn. Oh.
Are you kidding me? Peter, what's this look like?
It'll take a delicate stroke here, Jim.
And you missed that.
Call for one. Try. That's it.
Fuck.
On
Fuck.
tee now.
Fuck.
Call for one. Call for one with an eagle attempt. Now the tee shot of call for one. Returning to call for one. Off the groove. Yes.
Watch this.
Call for one.
Shit, 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 shit,
At
shit.
the tee. It's call for one.
Push it way too far,
Call
right?
for one.
Alright.
Call for one. Ready to hit. Call for one.
Oh, excuse me.
Call for one with a shot. Call for one at the tee.
Get down.
Take out.
Just aim for the fat of the green on that one.
Call for one. Looking.
Already made too many mistakes. Oh, one mistake, really.
Call for one.
One mistake cost me this round.
On the green. Out of
Wow,
bounds.
came up way short.
Get home from there. Call for one. On tee now. Call for
I didn't even make this drivable. Shit. Shit on me. Shit on me.
This is a nice lie.
Get past it.
Watch the spin. Here it comes.
Damn.
Call for one. Ready to tee off. It's call for one.
That ball's got to go, and it's got to get down now. Jesus.
Golfer 1, here for eagle. Golfer 1, on the tee.
Oh, no. Oh, where are you going?
Here, hitting from the
Holy
deep side.
crap. Damn. Hulk Valley. Should have played practice one on late. Well, all they can do is hope to nail it.
She's really
That's
trying
not
to go
even
that
come
extra
close.
mile.
Golfer 1 with the putter.
Christ. Let's see if I can chase.
Let's check in.
Alright, where am I handicapped in the lights?
Jim and Peter will start things off at Jamaica Bay Resort.
Fuck you, puzzle.
My broadcast partner in the tower today is the Golden Tee, Peter Jacobs.
Shit, that was bad.
Straight into the sand. Golfer 1 to strike the ball.
This will test her sand skills. This is short.
Golfer 1 has this for birdie. Let's watch the tee shot of Golfer 1.
Christ.
There's a fried egg.
It's in the bunker. It's manageable.
Golfer 1 with a chance. Golfer 1 ready to hit. It's in. Ready at the tee. It's Golfer 1.
Dial 8 for long distance.
Peter, do you think the wind will be a factor here?
I'd aim slightly to the right to the breeze. Jim, it won't make it.
Golfer 1 with a shot at eagle.
Oh. Go over there. You stay over there. That's your shot. You're annoying.
It's in the fairway. Over to golfer 1, hitting from a good fairway line.
God, come on.
Golfer 1, golfer 1 at the tee.
That's on the green.
Golfer 1 with a putt. Golfer 1 on tee. That's quite a drive.
A nice lie on the short
Ooh,
course.
I should have looked at the pin first.
Golfer 1 preparing to putt. Golfer 1 ready to hit.
Oh, why are you all the way over there?
Safely on the green. Golfer 1. Ready at the tee. It's golfer 1.
Well, he missed the fairway, but this line looks pretty good.
Did I screw up? 1? What else is
Ready
oh,
to tee
2.
off. It's golfer 1.
Oh.
A drive right on the carpet, Peter.
Ugh.
This could be trouble, Jim.
Hold on. It looks okay. Golfer 1 is putting. Eagle on this par 5. Golfer 1 up at the tee.
Watch the spin. It's coming back.
Golfer 1 with the it's in. Ready to tee off. It's golfer 1.
Outstanding.
Golfer 1.
Nice lie here, Jim.
What a shot.
This guy's nasty.
Next up, golfer 1. She doesn't want to be wet. Golfer 1 on the green. Golfer 1 with a putt. Golfer 1 ready to hit. Amazing backspin, Peter. Golfer 1. We're Golfer 1 from the tee box. Pull out the putter. She's on the green. Golfer 1. Try.
Holy shit.
Golfer 1. A birdie attempt. Ready at the tee. It's golfer 1.
Nice.
She'll be happy with this. Golfer 1 with the eagle. And now the tee shot of golfer 1. Golfer 1 trying. Golfer 1 teeing off for the final time today. Golfer 1 now. Nice.
Time to check in. Jim Nance is ready at Grand Tee Time.
We're joined today in the tower by the one and only Peter Jacobs. Golfer 1 ready to hit.
Oh, what are you going?
Peter
Christ.
Very light balls needed here. Jim. Any more? You're way past the hole.
Oh, holy shit.
over to golfer 1. Sending it
Oh my god.
It's in. Never assume. Good job.
golfer 1 ready to hit. Peter, what do you make of this?
I'd use a little less power here.
Oh, now you want to go 36 miles an
Golfer
hour.
1 trying.
Fuck you, Chush.
Golfer 1 on tee. This will bite. Golfer 1 with a birdie effort. Golfer 1 is ready to tee off. Peter, what's the wind doing?
She may need to aim just a bit to the right to the greens.
stop playing so many damn handicap invites.
Golfer 1 on the tee. That's an unbelievable shot. Golfer 1 needs this. Let's watch the tee shot of golfer 1. Back to golfer 1.
Get in the hole.
That's
Ah,
extraordinary talent right there.
Golfer 1 on the tee. Golfer 1 from the tee box. The green grass home. Golfer 1. Golfer 1 at the tee. This is spinning back. Golfer 1. Golfer 1 on tee.
A nice drive right in the fairway. She's sitting good. That would be the ball soaring over the flagstick.
Golfer 1 putting. On tee now. Golfer 1.
rare time I will take this. Just barely. Jeez.
This is a step
Oh, you didn't even want to give me a fair roll.
distance. Well, that was a nice lag.
Golfer 1. Done for eagle. On tee now. It's golfer 1.
Oh, that's not even close.
It's on for what it's worth.
Golfer 1 with an eagle attempt. Golfer 1. This putt is ready to tee it up. Golfer 1.
That's beyond belief. And the green.
That's how to do it. Golfer 1 at the tee.
Nice tee shot.
Didn't want to cut into it.
Incredible.
Definitely did.
Golfer 1. That's a par 5 eagle. Golfer 1 on tee.
Oh, excuse me. Well, at least I won the Jamaica invite. after a terrible round. Hit soft. Damn it!
What's it look like to you, Peter?
Things are tough to keep close. Just a little chip shot here.
Ah.
Nice chip. On tee now, golfer 1.
If you look at the screen here, it's straight down one. So all I do is pull back to this, pretty much straight back to the beat. Looking straight forward. That is a 180. Now you can do this any way. You pull it back to the W, you come over in here. That's a 180. Same thing anywhere over here. Any way you want to go. As long as you pull it straight back and straight forward, that is a 180.
Peter, she's in the fairway. Golfer 1.
It's a very favorable lie, Jim.
Oh, this is on track. Golfer 1, strike eagle. Golfer 1 at the tee.
It hit right by the pin.
Golfer 1 readies the Peter, nice birdie 2. Golfer 1 on tee at the finishing hole. Golfer 1 with an eagle 2.
It's check-in. Let's get things started with Jim and Peter at Oakwood Hills Country Club.
We're looking forward to a great round of golf today.
Golfer 1 up at the tee.
Nah, it's gonna come away short.
It's not enough.
Golfer 1 with this will birdie.
Solid example. Straight, flat putt. Just go forward.
Ready to tee off.
Get in the habit of doing that on like a straight, flat putt. If you're missing it, it's telling you what you're missing it by.
Nice.
Just like kind of like what Dolan said. Now he was saying pull back, down one, so it's basically there's a slight right bend to it, but that's if it's like a long putt. Dead straight, just go dead straight, and you'll know what you're missing by.
Let's watch
So if
the
it starts going right, you know that you're overcompensating too much on the right. If it starts going left, you know you're overcompensating on the left.
Come on, ball.
golfer 1.
Pulling back matters when it's like a down 7, right 3 putt. Yes, pull back a little bit.
Golfer 1.
What I have come to find out is it's pulling back like what looks like an inch, and then going full power forward.
Is this wind the problem?
Unfortunately, there are no
Right here, there's a strong wind blowing.
down putts until hole 18 on this course.
How about
There's
that,
really no
Jim?
way to show that until hole 18.
Golfer 1 from the tee box.
Nice. Now follow up with a
Backspin might have been in the hole.
Golfer 1 putting.
Up, straight, nothing. Just hit it straight. Now you saw that it tailed off a little bit to the right
Ready to tee off.
at the end, so that means I overcompensated a little too much on that, which happens. Get over the hill. That's fine. I'll take that all day long. Dead straight.
Golfer 1 from the tee box.
So yes, you'll lose speed, but that's the point, Dolan. You lose speed on a down putt. I'm referring to like when it's down 7, right 4, or down 8, right 3. Those are when I pull back about the slightest of an inch
Just
and then crush the ball because I'm trying to keep it from rolling over. Does that make sense?
Ready at the tee. It's golfer 1.
Shit.
she's putting, but I wouldn't call it makeable.
Golfer 1 could
Missed it.
five and 2.
I mean, I can feel it right off. I'm so used to it that I can feel it right after I hit it, whether or not I made it or not. That was an example.
Golfer 1 ready to hit.
But I can probably make it up, hopefully here. Oh, I went too far to the
On the
B.
green, pull out the putter.
To the left of the B, I should
With a
say.
shot at
So like on this is when I would pull back just a little hair, crush it. If it was down 7.
now the tee shot of golfer 1.
That was smoked.
Now hitting, it's golfer 1.
Where's that wind?
That one was
I
dialed
know
in.
it's south, but still, it should be south.
The putter trying for eagle. Golfer 1 on tee.
Oh, I still hit it. There.
Heading back towards the hole. Golfer 1 looking for a birdie.
There's a way to do it. VMix is one, apparently, according to Richard King. And then there's another one.
Got all of that one. Will that make a difference, Peter?
The wind will provide a lot of help here. Too much, and the ball will go way past. That big
Wow, did that
ball
fly?
here.
Golfer one with a shot.
Just like, it just seems like everything. Yes, he does.
On tee now.
So, and a lot of it is because of the way he plays. So you've never watched Andrew Haas play, Rick?
That's really on
Haas is a thumber. Thumbs everything. Putts, shots, almost every shot for the most part is a thumb, minus a drive and some of the fairway shots.
Golfer one.
Everything he does is a thumbnail. Mark just plays the way he plays, but it's also because he beats the living shit out of the ball. So he knows what he's doing all the time.
With a try for each.
So, Dylan, this is what I was saying. Like this one. Then this one, if this was down 8, right 1, you would see I'm pulling back just the slightest of an inch, and I'm going to crush it forward every single time. And I will roll over 1 out of 50. 99% of the time, we'll say 98% of the time, I do not roll over. That is the only time I will pull back on a putt. I've played with enough of them that, I shouldn't say them, but I've played with enough people that including Mark, that that's all preference.
Watch this.
And that's just what you're used to. Me, I got it all down. No, I know you don't have to pull a C on that. It's down 5. But I'm telling you, that's what I would have done if it was down 8. If it was down 8, right 1, that's a perfect example of one that would roll over. 9 times out of 10, if you go straight at it without that C or little speed control, it's going to roll over. That's why. That's too much. Get down. Whew, I almost went a little too much on that.
Golfer one with a big. It drops in.
Yeah, so with Rick, with pulling back on putting, that's a preference thing. Like Mark that's just what he does. But he also told me the first time I ever played with him, which was in Texas, I asked him, I said, why don't you thumb putt? Because like so many people thumb putt, and he uses thumbs on shots. And he says 1 factor, 2 factor. I think I've told you this a couple times, Rick. And that's his thing. 1 factor, 2 factor. That's why he only he palms his putting, just like I do. But I had palm putting long before that. The difference was that, he just does that. Yeah, so Rick, when you and I play, you palm putt everything, which is fine. It's the palming on certain shots, because you tend to palm a lot more than I do on some shots. Hold on, let me make this shot first.
That's a home run. This one
Yeah, alright. Not as good as I would like, but yeah, like Rick, you palm a lot of approach shots. So I palm just like without pulling back a lot of fairway shots that have nothing to do with anything. Meaning that if I hit it, I'm not costing myself a stroke.
It's check-in.
What you and I have had the last couple times that we had discussions was you were palming a lot of approach shots when you need sometimes the pullback. Because the pullback, like if you're doing backspin or bite, you need the pullback because it gives you that, it actually will then do what you want it to do. What do you want me to play? Yeah, see, I palm chips, I palm all of that. You guys want me to play anything specific? Yeah, that was the only thing that I was trying to tell you, Rick. One of the last times you and I played together was not to palm every single approach, or not to palm everything. You palmed a lot more than you probably needed to. 412, that is not drivable.
Number 1 at the tee.
Looks really good.
So like this is where you could palm, Rick, but you got to be at like that 80-mile-an-hour shot. That's too much. 85.
Here's the backswing.
Yep. 85. 80 mile an hour. And that's it. That was thumbs, but 80 mile an hour, and that's in the hole every single time.
On tee.
But this is one where you've palmed, Rick, and hit that barn a few times, and that's what we've had that discussion too. Where this is one where you gotta pull back and just let it fly.
There it is, Peter. Golfer 1
Nice.
with a shot at eagle.
But yeah, so that I get what you're saying, Rick. But that's a solid example of that shot. If you go straight, you hit that barn half the time, the top of the barn. That's where pulling back actually makes that difference. It is a lot of it comfort and speed control, but you gotta have that comfort level to just. So this is one where I'm just gonna palm. I could thumb it or palm it, but thumbing it's probably not gonna give me enough power unless I do roll. I like release, and I'm just gonna palm it forward. And there's that right one, right two, went a little too far to the right.
Birdie putt.
But that's a solid release shot.
Ready at the tee.
Or palm shot, I mean.
Wow, that's incredible.
Returning to golfer 1. Golfer 1 with a bid.
We all play stouts. Dolan.
Golfer 1 on tee.
I'm sorry, Rick. Who won that last tournament over the weekend? Make fun of the glove all you want. I offered you the little buyout as soon as I saw it go up Castle. Hey, you want to watch me play Castle with stouts?
Whoa.
Golfer 1.
I'll play Castle next with stouts.
From the tee box.
Castle's much easier with streaks, but I'll play it with stouts. Oh, that was bad.
This girl's magic around
You didn't tie. I made more than you did.
Ready to tee off.
That's why I offered you the buyout. That was like a 60-40 buyout, as opposed to the payout schedule that Steve had, which was like 90-10.
She's got a heavy wind at her back. Should see some added distance here.
Ah.
She'll be happy with this. Golfer 1.
Yeah, I know you switched, Dolan. So did Chad Fisher, by the way.
Golfer 1. Ready to hit.
Chad also switched to stats. Ah.
Check up nicely.
And, you know, there's nothing wrong with stouts. They'll be curious to see what they do with next year's courses. But until they make that change,
She went above
I mean, shit, last night Mark played stouts on probably 50% of the courses. At least he did in the beginning. I think only a few times he wished he didn't. I think Auburn Glen was one of them. Where he wished he didn't play stouts on that
She
one.
hit it good. Nice tee shot.
I have no idea how loud I'm being. But yeah, Auburn Glen, I know he wished he wasn't playing stouts on Auburn Glen. That's not far enough. Damn it! Perfect shot. I need a little more distance on that.
Golfer 1, ready to hit.
Oh, that's not enough.
Golfer 1, this for birdie.
So this is great. Like Dolan said, you don't need to pull back to see on this, but this is one where you don't have to pull back. But if this was down 9, I'm gonna pull back the slightest, like that's less than an inch. Crush it. I crush it because I eliminate some of that stuff. Yes, you can text to the stream. If you're on YouTube, you can just comment on YouTube and not have to have Facebook Marketplace open, or Facebook Messenger open, I mean.
This didn't miss the fairway by much. It's still a pretty good
It's easier actually even for me if you comment on the stream because it pops up on my computer. Oh, turn a bad shot into a good shot.
Ready at the tee. It's golfer 1.
So here's an example of one thing that I learned from Mark, which was cutting into the wind on shots like these. And it's pulling back in between B and C and going straight forward. Now that wasn't enough, but and I got fucked on that. But probably I was gonna say don't put me up on there.
Golfer 1.
So that's well, that stuff works pretty good. On my Fire Stick? I have no idea. I don't have a fucking Fire Stick. Rick, you and I have had countless conversations on this hole. And I think I was telling Dave this. Hit the 3 buttons and then hit desktop. And then it gives you a whole new screen. But it's still fit for the phone and then has a text box in the bottom. But Dave and I had this conversation because he always goes to the right, and Rick and I used to always go to the right, but then when I went to Virginia, I found the other way, depending on where the pin is, and since the pin is tucked where it is, I'm going to high tee and backspin, and then aim for an 8-wood in.
mammoth drop.
Hopefully I went far enough past this tree. I may have not have. And in which case, then I just kind of fucked myself. But I'm going to try it anyway. Yeah, that'll work. Normally I get a little more distance out of that.
Golfer 1 at the tee.
Ah!
Golfer 1 on the green. Eagle.
Correct. The cut is not the same, Dolan, with
Golfer 1
with
on
that.
the tee.
Yeah, okay, good. Because when you and I had played at the bar, Rick, that a bunch of times, that was one that I was, that can really screw it up if you're too far, if you go right on that. Now that wasn't an easy look in general. But yeah, Dolan, it's definitely a different type of cut with stouts. Because it's not the same. On Titans, you have to have a stronger cut to compensate for the wind.
At the tee.
This hole fucks a lot of people up. It's probably gonna fuck me up. Well, alright. I screwed up that one shot anyway, but
Golfer 1.
I don't even remember what shot I screwed up, but I screwed up something to where I'm not pacing 30, which is the par. Because one was not there.
The finish
didn't mean to cut that at all.
Your buildings is not where you want
Not
to be.
at all, by the way.
Not this time. How does it look to you, Peter?
Yes, I was trying to do that, but I was hoping that that would actually land on the green.
One, ready.
God, that was terrible. +1. Because that's a handicap invite, so I'm going to lose that one. I didn't even cut 18 at all. I wasn't even trying to cut that. Blame that on alcohol.
It's check-in time.
Castleshire. I gotta have a Castleshire invite somewhere. Yep, there's one. Didn't have to go too far. Castleshire on Stouts is a whole different
At
course.
Castleshire.
On streets, which I've played it probably close to almost 100 times on streets. With Stouts, it's so much different. You have to have 3 drivers. That 9.5 is huge.
Golfer 1, ready to hit.
8 mile an hour wind in my face, I'm not making this no matter what. But I'm not making it with streaks either. Yeah, streaks actually probably would have made that. Barely. Dude, the Chush. Chush is not pulling back, just going dead straight forward. And not when you push it to the right. That was just 100% to the right.
Golfer 1, nice.
You're just taking out the wind and the cut, or the slope of the green out by using a higher club.
At the tee.
Whoa! Alright, well I didn't mean to end over all the way over here, but here's one. So, like Dolan was saying, yes, you can pull back. Doesn't matter A, C, or B. It's hitting it straight, but pullback is on preference. And you saw it went a little to the left. That means I compensated a little too much on the left side. That's it.
Golfer 1, tee box.
When I putt, or at least on that putt specifically. Get down.
Get the blade. That's on the green.
Golfer 1,
Gotta have a 6 wood or a 7 wood in the bag for this hole.
on tee now. It's golfer 1.
Come on.
She put the brakes on.
Alright.
Golfer 1, Golfer 1, on tee.
Here's one. So with the pin all the way in the back, and if it wasn't 476, I would actually go aim a little bit to the right, and you're inbounds. You go dead straight, you're out of bounds. It's only if you aim to the right in that patch where you're safe. Where the pin is, God, it's fucking terrible. I'd almost try and go that way anyway and chush it in, which I'm going to. You have to go aim to the right. Anywhere left and it's out of bounds.
Did anyone pack the green bunker?
A little too much on the church. 62 miles an hour is way too much.
If she gives it full
As, where the hell am I? I don't even know where I'm at. Yeah, that was bad. "62 miles an hour on the chush is way too much, so that didn't help. 50 miles an hour and that would have been better.
On tee now. Golfer 1.
Oh,
That made it.
I come so close to holding this one every single time on the drive. Every single fucking time.
Ready to tee off.
So this is another one you could do the same thing if you're good at chushing, which is just not pulling back and chipping forward. Or if you're good at chipping, is getting as close as you can and trying to chush it in. I've made this one once that way. I've made it more in the fairway. Alright man, that's it. Wait, you don't want to watch the Castleshire, so at least you understand Castleshire?
That one got away.
A lot of backspin. Ready at the tee.
Castleshire, I'll be done this in like 6 minutes. Back nine is what you might learn a few things from.
The putter. She's on the green. Golfer one.
Woo!
Ready to tee it
Nope.
up. Golfer
Okay.
one.
See you later, Rick. Oh, that's not there with Stouts, but that's there with Streaks.
Golfer one to hit. Hitting from the fairway. Just enough.
You have to get it to the pin.
Dolan, you should probably play Castleshire with Titans at least.
Golfer one.
Since you know how to play Titans. Oops, didn't mean to go that way.
That made
Damn,
the green.
left myself a mile away.
One will be putting. As the crowd roars, an eagle two. Golfer one at the tee. Back to the talented golfer.
About
Ah.
face.
Golfer one.
Streaks do work better. They do. And in all honesty, and if you're fearful, Stouts work just fine too.
Drop, stop, and roll.
Golfer one with the putter.
I've hit 30s with Stouts twice.
Golfer one on the tee.
This hole screws me so much. Where's that wind? Where's that wind? Whew.
Golfer one.
Yeah, I've hit 30s with Stouts on this twice now.
This one's right in the fairway.
Come back down that whole hill.
Oh my,
Right
way
there.
Golfer one.
So depending on how I leave myself on 17, solid example of my little 1-inch pullback on that.
Drive's enormous.
I'm sure Dave's got jokes on that.
Problem with this shot.
Oh, God, that was bad.
Go, go.
Golfer one will.
Whew. I almost missed that. That didn't feel good off the hand. I've had way too much whiskey right now.
One.
Oh, here comes the fun one. I'm going to do a little cut into it. 10.5. Just stuck with the 10.5. But it's stay dry. I just got to chip it. Oh,
Golfer one.
douche.
Left.
Stay dry at least. Ooh, this is not favorable. I hate this hole.
Did you see that?
Oh God!
Golfer one.
Wow.
A shot.
I smash shot or putts, by the way. If you haven't been able to tell, I literally smash my putts.
Finishing hole.
I figure the harder I hit it, the less of a chance I have to screw it up. And that's one of the reasons why I carry a 9.5 driver on this one, at least with stats. With streaks, I'm not.
Golfer one. Try.
I'm not worried about that with streaks. I'll make that with a 10.5 every single fucking time. God, that was bad. Do we have any invites stolen?
Let's check in.
Ooh, I won that dodge. Woohoo! The +1 handicap. Won the Teton. Yeah! I got like one more in me before our hard crash. Do we have any stolen? Send me one that you want me to play, or send me one that with stout. You're curious. I mean, if you're just now playing stouts, Coral and Castleshire are pretty much the ones that usually are a tough switch. Excuse me. Did you send me one? Did my thing time out? Yeah. Ooh, Dodge. Okay. Alright. You want to lose some money playing Dodge? Okay. Here it comes. I quite enjoy taking your money playing Dodge. I think I'm like 70-30 against you on Dodge. Just on Dodge.
Welcome to Golden
It's a
Tee.
fun
Let's
course.
spin a game or two, shall we? Let's check in.
901. Yeah, that was my practice round.
Jim and Peter are ready for
Holy crap.
City.
I bombed the fuck out of that. Holy shit. I don't think I can remember the last time I played Crawdad that badly. I even drove 18 to give myself a nice look and I missed the putt badly.
It's great to be here.
Ooh.
On
One's not even. I actually like it better. One is not there, and we're playing straight up. If we're playing handicap, I need one there for me. But oh, I missed that badly. Fuck.
That works. Nice
Don't worry.
Call for one.
I'm getting at least a 30. I'm gonna hold 3.
One.
I haven't even looked at it, but I'm gonna hold it.
It hit
Mm.
the drag stick.
Fuck! Did you see that?
Eagle.
That was gonna be a hole in one.
Drain that one.
Fuck! I crushed the pin and come back like 40 yards.
Call for one.
Yeah, I'll hold this one out. This is probably my most hold out hole. Hold on, I gotta rethink this one. Jesus. Yeah, nope. I pushed it right. Where am I? I pushed it right.
Might do it.
Call for one. Call for
Dodge battle. Damn, I can't believe I crushed that pin. That's alright. This is gonna be a good look in.
One stayed up a long
This is gonna be a tasty look in.
It's a nice spot, Jim. Nice and deep.
Whoa, not when you sail it.
Nice bite. That'll check up nicely.
Alright.
Call for one.
You have to outpoint me on this one, Dolan.
On tee.
Who else is watching? Dave watching? Are you playing at the same time?
Rip that one.
Have you gone lucky? Yeah, but
The ball may drift left.
you don't need to on certain shots. It's so when you got like a forward going straight to that big mound, then you can go left. If you don't have that forward going straight, there's no point going left because it's like a 3-wood from the dirt coming in. I'd rather have a 3-wood or a drive. I'd rather have a 10.5 or a 9.5 coming in from there than a 3-wood from the dirt. Now, if you got the 4-wood shot to the fairway and you go over there, then it's a 6-wood. It's like a 6-wood shot coming in from the dirt. Wow, I sailed that. That's the reason why I don't go left on that.
Let's watch the
If you're playing Titans or when you were playing Titans, going right with the wind sometimes was a long shot.
Terrific.
call for one. The second
If you don't at least hit 30,
nice eagle.
you suck. You should Venmo me $50.
Call for one is ready to tee off. You couldn't walk it out there any better than that.
At least I don't have my Pikachu outfit on tonight. I'd be fucking sweating balls. My daughter had me buy a unicorn suit. Oh my god. Alright, gotta make that one up. Ugh. Oh, excuse me.
Drop
Damn.
and grab.
Alright,
Call for one.
you got lucky in one.
Call for one at the tee.
Yeah, I won that Castleshire invite too. Actually, I've won the last 6 invites. Makes up for shitty play. Get in the hole. Oh, that was gonna be close. I knew it.
Right here.
Golfer Derek. That's in for a birdie. A 2.
Alright, 14 through 9. What are you through 9?
Ready to tee off. It's golfer 1.
Yeah, he switched his steps too, by the way. I know I said that earlier, but.
Hey, Babe Ruth, keep it in the ballpark.
I was giving him shit. I was like, hey, how is all of a sudden are you coming closer in scores to me?
A nice opportunity.
And for like a week and a half straight, he went from it being like a 4 or 5 stroke difference to it being like a 1 stroke difference. Because I used to think he was like an easy mark, just messing with him. Yeah, and then he's like, oh yeah, I switched his down. So I was like, you son of a bitch.
Golfer 1.
It's like now I gotta start paying attention when I play him. I don't need it.
On tee now. It's golfer 1.
Oh, I should have looked before I said that. Yeah. Oh no, oops.
Peter is the
A
winner.
little too far.
That's at least one
Be
club
alright.
right in your
It'll
face.
be alright.
Golfer
Ooh.
1.
Oh! Even gave me a putter.
1 for birdie.
Oops.
Next up,
Oh.
golfer 1.
Now you got 2 free strokes to play with. Get in the hole. Shit, stay up. God damn it.
Golfer 1 on the dance.
Now you got 3 strokes to play with.
Ready at the tee. It's golfer 1.
Taking Miss Daisy for a long drive. That dog will hunt.
Get in the hole. Wow, I came up. That wasn't even close. I had no GSPs.
Ready to tee off. It's golfer 1.
Ooh, this could be a good one. It could have been.
Bye.
I just needed to sit.
Golfer 1. A chance.
Oh, I missed the putt.
Golfer 1.
You got 4 strokes to play with.
Ready to hit.
In short, I've lost this one. Like I'm blaming on hitting the pin on 2. Oh,
Golfer 1. Put it on the card. Golfer 1 on tee.
this might be a good one to call tonight. My average on Dodge is 29, by the way. That's what I just looked up. See how bad I fucked this course up.
Too much.
Golfer 1.
Woo! Aw.
This guy's magic around the green.
Golfer 1. Tees it up. On the close.
Oh, they even gave us a cakewalk over the setup on 18. I did nothing but shit looks most of the day. Don't get in the hole.
On the green, pull out
That'd be
the
a
putter.
waste.
Call for one. To putt. In the hole.
Alright, if you don't beat a 24, you should quit. Shit, Rick could beat the 24. Dave could beat the 24. Oh. Yeah. I'm done.
There you have it, another great round of golf. Let's take a look at some
Good
of
luck,
the
Rick.
team